Yeah. So the NFL, speaking of which, the NFL Players Association.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this.
Right. I'm right. I'm just gonna touch on it since it's been like a rolling theme. Stop that, man. Stop it, man. Stop it, man. When I say touch on it, I mean I want to address it. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Let's address the ongoing controversy, which is the state of the NFL.
Hashtag NFL money.
NFL money. What we're gonna get more in depth. It gets deeper. So the NFL Players Association filed a grievance against the new rule, the anthem rule.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I was looking at this. It's like, all right, so we see the Players Association actually stepping up to do something, right? And then I seen an interview with Pac-Man Jones, and he said something very enlightening. He's like, man, y'all filing grievances. Let's find a different way to protest. Like they're gonna fine you for taking a knee. Just do something else.
I mean, but see, that's the thing. Like the guy who started it all got kicked out.
Mm-hmm.
And he is no longer, an NFL employee. So what else can you do? I mean, you can just not show up to the game, or you can do I don't know, African spiritual dance in the end zone, or you can do,
African spiritual dance.
Like, what can you do besides something as small as taking a knee?
Put your fist up, like John Carlos and Tommy Smith,
but
at the Olympics.
I don't know. You think that's gonna do something? Like I didn't.
Everybody knows what it means when you put your fist in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows. Yeah. There's an Afro pick with a fist on it. Yeah. We all know what holding your fist up means.
You see, that's the thing.
Power to the people.
You don't want it to be confused. Like the whole taking the knee thing started from cops killing people.
Mm-hmm.
Like you go to work to kill people.
Mm-hmm.
Like stop going to work and killing people. That's why the whole taking a knee thing is. Now, the Black Power fist is power to the people, but it's a different struggle. It's a different.
I thought it was all like the civil rights movement.
No. This is protesting police brutality. That's what the knee is. The knee was only to protest police brutality.
That's part of civil rights.
Yeah, but it's the police brutality is on its own a big deal. Like you got the police just killed somebody yesterday on 71st in exchange or 71st
right. You told me about it. I didn't know anything about it.
And then people went out there to protest. Now this was a barber with a 5-year-old daughter. I saw his last cut. Like the dude that got his hair cut 2 minutes before he walked outside and got killed by the police.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a guy that was bringing positive change to people's life. Every day you go to work 9 to 5. All the other barbers in the shop was like, he was a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
He came to work every day and he made people's lives better by making them look better, making them feel better about themselves. Right. That's all he was doing.
So look,
but then the police, people protesting his death by the hands of the police. Police set up a barricade, and then they broke their own barricade and started hitting people with billy clubs. And arresting people. Oh, you're going to jail because you just got your ass beat by the police because we just killed somebody.
See, and you know what that makes me think of? It makes me think of the Black Panther Party. Now, the reason why they changed the Second Amendment was to keep the Black Panther Party from arming themselves to fight police that would abuse them.
Yeah.
So that's why I associate what's going on now.
Change the Second Amendment.
They made it where I forget where it was, where you couldn't carry a loaded weapon or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but the Panthers, they were arming themselves. Mm-hmm. So like if the police got on dirt with you, you would be armed and ready to shoot. Yep. If they were armed and ready to shoot. Mm-hmm. And then they made it where it was illegal to carry a loaded weapon with you in your car.
Mm.
So I want to read a quote from Jared Cook from the Raiders. Tight end. He said, we're here for a bigger platform. We're not just athletes. We're people that live this. It's people in our neighborhood. It's people that we grew up with. It's people that we know who are actually living through these circumstances. So when we speak on it, it's not like we're just speaking out of the side of our necks. It's things that actually touch home and things that we actually relate to. All I have to say is I just think it's sad that it's veered from something that stood for good and the whole narrative has changed into something that's negative when that was not what it was initially about in the first place.
Yeah.
And that's the perspective of the NFL Players Association. Now, Pac-Man Jones came out and said, man, find another way to protest. I mean, it's like I kind of respect it because it's like, all right, they can do whatever they want to do. We just figure out another way. You tell us we can't sit down, all right, we stand up and put our fists in the air. You tell us to put our fists down, all right, we put our heads down. Tell us we can't put our heads down, we turn our jerseys around. Like, it's always another way to show protest.
Yeah.
So it's
you
like,
do your end zone dance while they singing the national anthem.
Right. It could be. I'm not with that. I'm not with doing no dances or nothing while the anthem playing. Like, come on now. Yeah. Let's keep it at some level of respect.
Yeah. Oh, put your helmet on.
Yeah.
Don't take your hat off for that. Something.
Right. It's numerous. It's numerous of simple things that we can do. Yeah.
All right. I see what you're saying.
But I think the bigger picture is that the NFL, to protect whatever this imaginary thing is they got going on, instead of...
it's not imaginary. It's billions of dollars being funneled into the NFL for promotion of the armed forces. That's why this whole thing is going on.
But an Army Ranger told Kaepernick taking a knee was the respectful way to do it.
But the NFL gets a big check from the armed forces.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's like, when the Army Ranger told him to do this, this is like, he said, all right, this is how you do it without disrespecting the people that fight for the country.
Yeah.
You take a knee.
And I mean, but you see all the military personnel who are coming out and saying, I'm on Kaepernick's side. I don't feel like he's disrespecting me.
Right. And that's what I'm saying.
I went out there and fought for him to be able to do that.
So how come the NFL just can't acquiesce to the movement?
Billions of dollars. Not millions, not trillions, billions of dollars. That's a direct quote from your president. Not millions, not trillions, but billions of dollars.
Right. I don't know.
That's what it is. It's money, man. Money.
But I just think the whole thing is inconsistent, man. It's all inconsistent. Like, you can't be an NFL player to show pride for an anthem that praises the freedoms that we have in this country and represent an organization that restricts said freedoms under penalty of taking money out of your pocket to feed your family that you literally risking your life every Sunday to get.
Yeah, you really are. Yeah. Concussions and memory loss.
Exactly. Becoming paralyzed, damaging your ligaments and joints and tendons every single Sunday.